Salam, guys. Salam, roughing it for here. Hope he's having a damn good one. I forgot we didn't talk to this woman. Excuse me, so I think his dad. He's got more guts than I gave him credit for. Maybe I haven't been wrong. Not showing. Not that showing some spine makeup for his terrible cocky act. He's still pretty bad. Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
Gonna go Chick-fil-A today. I gotta make sure you're trying at it. So I'm taking a Fairlife protein shake, so. $42 grams of protein. I need that shit.
Sure, I don't mind. Now that's more like it.
Don't blame me if you croak. Bon appetit. All right, let's get started. Oh, thank goodness. Let's get started. Ugh, no one should eat this.
I probably should relay incoming Klaus. It's good to see you again, 2 miles. Well, physics class said, thank you very much for coming, my lady. I assume you're come regarding the request we sent to the courageous. That's right. You may mention the problems we face in Legrand being worse today. Would you mind elaborating, Klaus? Certainly. As you are aware, a number of strange occurrences happened in Legrand since the war began. Fog covering the town have become thicker. Strange monsters have appeared on the highways, among other things. We're up against that kind of stuff when we came back here to find Laura and Emma a few weeks ago. So yeah. Then we saw the worst of it. Cryptids in the castle were the ones responsible. We were able to return to things to normal by defeating them. So I thought. You certainly helped. Sadly, even without those cryptids accelerating the process, things have been gradually worsening. Monsters have become more dangerous than ever. We've even had reports of people hearing eerie laughter and seeing ghouls. Now, forgive me if I find that slightly hard to believe. The great concern of all is this thick fog. It's become thicker and thicker over weeks to the point where it's stopping the townsfolk from doing basic daily tasks. That's not good. Visibility is pretty poor outside. We knew something had to be done, so we started looking into ways to return things to normal. Then you ever deny something else? Strange habit. Something else? It's not a bell ringing from O'Grady Castle, no less. Again, That sounds just like what happened during our field study. Who this be? Once again, the Grand Castle is the center of strange happenings in our fair Legram. I wish it wasn't the case, but we're still, we've no one local free enough to investigate the matter. It's as Cloud says, ordinarily we'd have some breaks to take care of it, but we don't have enough of them to go around. Even Toval's occupying West Area buildings, and that's where you come in, Class 7. With 2 mysteries related to the castle under your belt, you're most likely perfect one to take on the job. I see. I shamble, I suppose. So I fear this will be no easy task. There is bound to be danger lurking within. Even that in mind, could we trouble you with our request? No problem, leave this to us. If I were the lord of this region, I would be remiss to ignore people's cries for help. Although I can't help Father's absence. I had a feeling you would say that. I'm grateful for your help. I'll see you both parent once coming to a Washington party's rate. We'll be right there, Klaus. Thank you. With all the strange happenings there, I think it'd be best if Celine and I were part of the team. I guess so. I think M was pretty much a requirement. Yeah. We're ready. Please watch the shot when we're right across. We won't shoot long. Go forward. Great luck here. We need to be careful on our way there. We won't be able to see our hands for our faces. The lure was local to Graham. They mainly rely on ammo since it's mine to guide in the correct direction. Very well, we arrived. This is my third time coming here home mine. The fog's really thick this time too. Maybe more so than was back in town. I don't figure it's anything but usual for the very least. Because a great amount of monarch from here compared to last time. It's as though the air is on the verge of becoming a world of its own. There's no question in the castle's swords bound what's happening over in Clarendon. I'm telling look at as they leave things are. It's up to us. This guy investigate. You guys ready? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, now we're back. Alright, yeah. This is interesting. Yeah, I gotta finish that protein shake. This isn't good. Well, we can't say that we didn't expect this at least. What's that? Mortal scenes from our field study here, I see. Yeah, they do. One around our corner by the looks of it. If the presence higher, I must say, I guess this source of all the man I know would be underground at the castle. Didn't we go through didn't we go there through the left to the wing last time? There's a large steel door in the sprout case, I think. Interesting. Well, let's be going. Let's be careful. I'm sure the cause of all this is somewhere in here. All right, you bastards.
Bring it on! My turn. There!
Of course! Analyzing the enemy's vitals. Analysis complete!
An eerie spirit that lacks a solid body gives those who hear it nightmares, causing them to lose their sanity.
Onward! Blade of light! Now's our chance!
Got you!
It's my turn!
Let's
Challengers.
Right. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Wandering sword, a sword from Middle Ages, capable of fighting by itself, can take the life of intruder in a single
My
blow.
turn. You still have a lot of training to do. We have nothing
My
to fear.
turn.
That was close.
Second Gale!
Right.
It's my turn.
Is everybody okay?
That's it!
I welcome all challengers.
Second Gale!
It's my turn. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. I've got it.
A suit of armor from the Middle Ages that gained the ability to move in a strange environment, very sturdy. It does sound very strange, yeah.
Okay. Try this. Is everybody okay?
Bring it on! My turn. There! Now's our chance!
An opening!
You're finished!
Leave this to me.
It's my turn. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. I've got it.
Dark canine, nocturnal canine monster that made its way into the castle. Aggressive, contains venom in its claws.
Okay.
Fuckers.
Arcus activate. Oh, we did it.
Great!
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
We were open door last time, but sealed now. Fortunately, we don't need to go this way. My Oskin sense is at the end of the Strauss staircase or Lithuanian. Let's turn back then. Yeah.
Sit! Ha! Sit! Ha! Sit!
We'll have to fight our way
My
through.
turn.
Just look, a purgatorial tank that mows down sinners in its wake, moves ceaselessly, firing his tank with reckless abandon.
It's my
Damn.
turn. Arcus activate.
No, you don't!
Is everybody okay? destroy. I've got it.
That should su-
This is not bad for now.
Watch out, guys.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Here I go! Arcus activate!
Oh, we did.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Watch out, guys.
My turn. There!
Here I go! Arcus activate!
Onward!
Now! Ah, we should be safe now.
Oh, that's good, yeah. Was there, is there a source of money since it ran? Yes, I'm sure I could feel more of it. What's wrong to walk downstairs? Can't see an orb like the one we found in our field study though. We're not about trying to get ready for a fight. The spiritual force, I believe now. I feel now it's unbelievable. Yeah. What is that? It's a monstrous. Wow, this thing again. Looks like the theme father in our field study. It's the notes that Nosferatu is providing me more power than before. This has to be because the servers in this area spirit veins, I'm sure of it. So then this is covered behind a thick fog alien which means there's the one thing for us to exercise it.
A worthy adversary.
Here I go. Here goes. Overdrive.
A Nosferatu that changed due to loss of balance and airborne and curses souls of all and gives nightmares.
Okay.
Let's move.
Overdrive!
Now!
Leave this to me.
It's my turn! Now! Of course! Now! Of course! Arcus activate!
Arcus activate!
Now! Let's keep going!
Yeah, that was. I'm too overpowered for this shit.
A matter of course.
What is this? Bring now to bear thy will. If thou hast aught which thou wilt protect, thou hast aught thou will protect. What was that like? I don't know, but no one appears to be any worse for wear because of it. What happened to that fiend, though? Feels as though we won against it, but it's hard to be sure. Spiritual force that was exerting was completely vanished with him. His spirit vein seemed to be returning to normal. But here, worse for a moment. But it looks like all well and well. This should hopefully mark the end of all the strange happenings of the Ram. Yeah, I could have done without anyone here either. Thank you. Running something wrong? You've been totally silent. Did you get injured? Oh no, it's not honest. Let's go back to the Ram and report to Klaus and Miles. Of course. Commissioner solved Class 7 step board were boy and you used to travel to the castle and made a way back to the Gram. Well, AC-5 hover weakening for the very eyes, and by the time they set off the boat, one's gonna air alert return to where they remembered following from their field study. I can't thank you all enough, I want to say. My lady, you've done an admirable job filling Laura State's duties in his absence. I wouldn't have been able to do so without the aid of my classmates, however. The fog was hanging over town, just disappeared as if it were never there. I'm curious what caused that Nosferatu you mentioned to appear now of all times. You'd already one before, didn't you? So why now? I wish I could say for sure. I've heard that's a form in ancient. I've heard that it's a form an ancient tribe eventually took after being liberated from the shackles of life. What does that mean? And since they became mortal, I don't know much about it myself. Most likely the soul are the one that was drawn towards chaos for some reason, and then chaos and everybody don't cause it to re-awaken. That means we have to know guarantee that it won't do the exact same thing again. How bizarre. That means is that we'll have to be that much more cautious then. Not only Grant will be there, will have to be as well. I'll be certain to pass the message along. Armin rings, is something bothering you? Oh, you all climbers just left the castle. Are you sure you aren't hurt? I'm fine, I just lost what I saw. I can't get a door that I saw out of my head. I'm really going to have to try to focus. We've got bigger things to worry about now. I'm not sure about that, but if you insist. Again, you have my deepest thanks for your insistence. It can hardly compare to your efforts. I'd like for you to accept this as a reward. Thanks, Klaus. Anything else happens here, don't hesitate to call us. I'm sure to do so. Thanks. Take care. Oh, things look a lot better now.
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
I'm gonna kill her. Gambler Jack, Chapter 13. Sorry, guys, make sure I was update. Chapter 13, The Sense. You put poison in this girl, or you poisoned this girl. I think you put this in there. You poisoned this girl and then threatened King, didn't you? You poisoned this girl and threatened King, didn't you? Every word from Juan's mouth was akin to being punched in the gut. Blow after blow after blow. Her body could only stiffen. Before Juan's accusations, Enrique Vespri's scrambled to put defense together. He tried dowling to hide how flushed he was, conceal how sweaty his palms were, but never was there a poor actor on a stage. Indeed, the way he begged and pleaded his case for such a master jury was almost humorous. Everyone was quick to believe what Jack was saying. Of course, there was no proof that such a tragedy had occurred at all. It could easily have been a cleverly arranged string of lies, and Enrique's rambles professing his innocence didn't make any sense to them, whereas Jack's story, a few words made far too much. In the underworld, betrayal was a constant companion. That was precisely why Howard playing logic trumped proof time and time again. So long as the masses felt your story made the most logical sense, proof, be it present or lacking, didn't mean a damn thing. Enrique knew his role as well as any other man or woman present, as it slowly dawned of him that his punishment was only a matter of when, if not, he ceased his protestations. Hallie merely continued to stand as still as he could be. She was being held upright by a throng of emotions, and her mind worked overtime to catch up to each new feeling and revelations that the revelations of that night had brought. My father never lost, she whispered. The truth was a comforting balm to her heart, but at the same time, it filled her with deep sense of loss. Her father had chosen death himself. The very thought of it was far too big and far too sad. The flames of revenge that filled her actions suddenly and utterly went out, and as her once burning drive died, all that remained was thin smoke and cold white ash where her anger had been. That means that for me, Papa, the feelings that began to well up turned to words. As they parted from her, everything that had been bubbling up inside surged without. Falling to the floor, Hallie curled up in a ball and began to cry like a child. As he glanced at Hallie from the corner of his eye, Juan put a hand on Jack's shoulder and patted him in a congratulatory way. Tonight went better than I could have possibly imagined. I'll do anything you ask if it's in my power, he whispered to Jack. Then give me Hallie, Jack requested without a moment's hesitation. Juan was hard-pressed to answer. No matter how pitiful he found Hallie, she was still upon him Enrique's. Even if there were to be punishments meted out for events of 7 years ago, her freedom was very much in question. Give Jack what he wants. Will it really be such a problem? The voice was behind him. By both of them froze every single person in the hall. All eyes turned to a single point. The one who drew their gaze was a beard consultant to the underworld, Chief Minister Shamrock. Giving him the girl is a problem, isn't it, Enrique? Enrique nodded weakly. At last, the ship was filled with cries of celebration. Finale, to each their own. Finale. Cal and Jack finale, to each their own wish. Jack and Hallie returned to the harbor at dawn. The enormous ship disappeared into the morning fog. Gone before most knew it was even there, as if they had been played by an illusion all along. What will you do with me, then? Hallie asked. Nothing, you're free, Jack shrugged nonchalantly. I doubt anyone will ever try to use your life in any deals ever again. Do whatever you wish. Hallie was quiet a moment. They said, hey, Jack, why? Why would you do all this for me? Jack gave her a small, rare smile. King gave his life to keep you safe, and by saving you, he saved my life as well. I'm only staying here today because of him. Don't you think it's only natural to use the life he gave me to make his wish come true? Wish? What do you mean? Jack's smile disappeared. I believe your father regretted staying foot into those gambling dens, not because of the game, but because there's no way a guy like him would have ever risked putting his daughter in danger for anything. He adored you, you know. You should have never gotten wrapped up in this dark world, Hallie. I'm sure he would have wished the same. I didn't know what to say. Jack, if you get what I'm saying, then run off from here, and don't you ever come back. And with that, Jack strode away and left Hallie standing there by the sea. The Calvary Republic. There's a city in this country, a place where migrants from the east have recreated their homeland down to their bright lacquer tiles. On the northern outskirts of that city was a little rundown bar. Over a week had passed since that fateful game. Jack could still be found there in that same dingy bar. As always, there was at his liquor starting from new. He had settled things with his past, but he was still the same man he was before. No, he was changed. He drank less, and when he drank, he didn't throw it back like a man dying of thirst, but instead sipped slowly and appreciated the taste. And that day, once more, the door to the place opened with a sound like a shriek. A new customer stepped into that very bar, that same bar. And that new customer was Hal. Jack choked on his whiskey. Now, what are you doing in here? This ain't the kind of place you should be in. Ignoring his sputtering, she pulled up a stool and gave him her most dazzling smile. Hey, Jack, again. Let's play a game. A real shocker of a match. Well, this time all bets are off. Yeah. Well, that's a nice story. Elliot, Rean, I'm glad it was a chance to meet again. Bridge, this is where you were. I was relieved to see you're doing well. Is there any reason you're in Bearheart? My father happens to be friends with the people of this household, and I somehow managed to make it here after escaping from Flores. I've worked for them as a home tutor ever since. That makes sense. We must have missed you the last time we were here. It's rare to see such spirit within a lady of nobility. Well, I've heard all about your escapades on a courageous. Not to mention the fact that you arrested Duke Alperi himself. That really does not pull off the impossible. I fear your reputation may be somewhat exaggerated. Hey, if we can, why not make the possible? That aside, I've got a favor to ask. Would you be willing to join us, Bridget? I'm sure we could use your help when we take back Flores. It's probably about time I left now that Lord Hannock Lorna have returned. Unfortunately, I can't join you on that. Any reason why? I see. I actually favored Thor's for Alan. We got split up along the way. I've been worrying about him nonstop ever since. I think I just end up being on liability if I join you like this. I see. I doubt. Yeah, I know you. I guess she wouldn't know that he's joined us. Should we bring him over to see him? Yes. You're not going out anytime soon, are you? Hey, but there's someone I'd like to see. No, is it who I think it is? Bridget. Alan, is it really you? Yep, in the flesh. I'm sorry, Bridget. I promised I'd protect you, but wound up making you worry instead. Please don't apologize. I'm sure you were just as worried about me as I was about you. We've been fighting hard ever since you separate, haven't you? Knowing you're safe is all I ever need. Thanks, Bridget. I'm glad you finally got her mind. And their Tom Parr hasn't hurt the relationship at all. I guess it should be expected after they were separated so long. Thanks so much, everyone. I can finally do what I need to now that I know Alan's safe. Will you become with us, Bridget? Indeed. I'm not entirely sure how much use I'll be to you, but I want to do my part in saving Thor's. Then let's help take it back together. I swear I'll never let anything come for you. Goodness, Alan. That's not a promise to make lightly. Make sure you keep it. How far is denying passion one extend on one? Good to see you both on board. It's a pleasure joining you all. Before I go, I'd like to pay people for taking me in. Perhaps one last performance to them. Sounds good to me. I did it to me. I haven't heard you playing forever. Everyone get around her Bridget's soft piano and Bear fell on board of courageous. Frank got himself a favorite. Nope, no asking aloud. I'm kidding, of course, again. I'm sure you know, but he's done a lot for me since we first started dating. I want to show him how to appreciate it. That's very nice guy. I'm thinking of cooking for him. To be honest, all the housework I did in Burrow Heart helped boost my confidence in the kitchen. So I like to surprise him for a really special moment. You know, I'm feeling he'd like that. See him jump through it. I don't know what's cooking him. Guys, he brings some unique gifts I can sample. Of course, you want any free. That's all you need. Anything tasty, any particular straight to you. Thanks. Okay, so I'll give these people fucking dishes and shit.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
You're on the students who revolve Duke Alvarez's rest, correct? I hope you realize that all is manly. That's supposed to mean. Could you elaborate for us, perhaps? I'm sure you're aware that I'm aware you're Teresa's follower, but is this somehow related? If I consider my follower, feel free to take up acquaintance with me. Lord Eustace, apologies, but I simply can't hold my tongue this time. Ever since the Duke's arrest, Teresa's vehemently expressed her desire to join the group on trees. I could never allow that, of course. Now she's choosing to run away. Did she really? If I ask why you're opposed, and it's such a question necessary when you're aware of her noble lineage. Duke Alvarez's arrest means we must think long and hard on how to proceed from here. Are you truly of the opinion that I should allow my daughter to faff about with those who seek to oppose the alliance? I guess that makes sense. Certainly, it's a tense period for nobles of her heart. Sure, it's clear that our intentions directly oppose the noble alliance. I'm ready to do those whom we can bring war in. Say what you will, but your actions will bring wrath noble laws upon you no matter what your intent. I'm certain Teresa will return soon enough anyway. Anytime, I don't want any of you getting involved. Understood. Sorry, but that doesn't seem like a promise we can keep. Should we go search for her? I'm kind of worried about her, to be honest. She shouldn't have gone for her. Maybe I'll find her in town. Yeah, though. We'll have to make sure the Baron doesn't find out what we're up to. Caroline's a fucking woman name. Are you Teresa? I was looking to run into you here. I think my father told you what happened, and I couldn't be more pitiful. Don't say that. I got all worked up and argued with him, and when he wouldn't give me what I wanted, I stormed the hub. Since then, I haven't done a thing but hide out here. I don't even have the courage to leave town, let alone join. If only Emily were here. Well, Emily's on a craze. We could just drink her. So what are we waiting for? Teresa? Emily! I'm not dreaming, am I? Nope. Nope, I've been a while, huh? How you been? Full well to answer that. I've been worried sick about you ever since we parted ways. Yeah, same here. Not a day went by where I didn't think about you. I'm so glad you're safe. Teresa, Emily. I'm so happy for you. Likewise. Thanks so much for bringing Emily back to me. I find rest easy now, even if I won't be able to join you all. Please, do you really think I just ditched you like that? I've heard all about your dad's stance on things. That's one of the reasons I tag along, you know. Let's go convince him together. We're going to make you a proud member of the Courageous, no matter what. Actually, we'll be helping. I'm sure he'll come around once he realizes how many people want you to work. Truly, thank you. Let's go then. If I'm laying odds on Emily first, on the Baron made here to hide to Orange Tower. I saw a true bond with Teresa in the end. Fine, I give in. I'll allow you to word Courageous. Father, I know such a change my beliefs that's noble anytime soon. Alright, to be a fool not to recognize the bond crap between you two. My request is you take care of Teresa, my sad lady Emily. It'll be my pleasure, right, Teresa? Of course. Phew. I'm glad and more or less got resolved a happy ending. Okay, thank you all enough. I doubt I would have been able to collect the power of my own. I jumped right in at the best time to. But yeah, thanks a lot. It's great to know I'll be able to fight alongside Teresa from now on. Oh, come on, that was all you, Teresa. Well, thanks for your friendship in the end. Now we just need to find Ferris. Yet party doesn't start until the crossroads found Rean. Alright, if you don't mind, we're going to border crates ahead of you. I'm so happy I could be with you all. Same here. Yeah. Oh, hey guys, I haven't seen you in a while. Things going well, I guess. Good time my way. There's something like we'd like to ask you. Like, if I'm courageous, right? I was actually going to ask you all about that after we stop by and reduce risk. That makes sense, Caesar. Come on, we'll show you the way now. Wait a second, there's something I need to do before that. I want to do something for the people on the street before I leave. You do? You're working at Inn, right? I heard you saying you got along very well with people too. So what are you planning? I'm thinking about leaving you with a charm with each of the stores on the street. That's why I came here. In fact, would you mind waiting until I'm done? We might actually be able to help her out with that. Is there anything we can do to help? We'll be able to write stuff quicker so it can work. Good idea. I'm glad to help. Sure, awesome. Can I ask you to go collect one of the materials I need? It's called a dry ice tier. Turner recommend I use it. Oh no. It's a material we were asked to finders our field study years. A sim prison stone made from a tree sap. Makes it easier, I guess. You can get there from the Southern Cruising Highway at this time of year. You'll be able to get forward them for me. I'll focus on everything else in the meantime. Sure, no problem. Might be our chance to make up for what happened last time. Okay, let's head out.
Shall we?
I've got this. Sit.
Don't worry. I'm around here, so one isn't going to keep search for more. I thought they were semi rare. Don't look rare to me, motherfuckers.
Shall we?
I've got this.
I love you, Laura. You're so proper. Two. That's pretty. Man, that's pretty. So I think they count one to eat something like this. Here you want more going, just keep it up.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Who's ahead?
Let's
We'll
move.
have to-
Sit.
It's my turn.
Right.
Leave this. You still have a lot of training to do.
That bitch got me in trouble.
This spot. Sit.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
Oh, did you get enough tears for me? Sure did. Here you go. Sure, thanks for providing this time. I should be able to make some really nice charm fees. Speaking of which, time to get Turner work his magic. There we go. It should be all of them. Glad everyone liked them. I'm not surprised they're all with me. Joey certainly did a fine job. It was worth the effort in the end. I'm just glad they gave me the right hands this time. Thanks a bunch, you guys. Got a bunch of clothes, parting gifts. Gonna have to hand over some of them out there. Thanks for letting me know. You ready to come for us? Yep, can't wait. All right, likewise. All right, we'll see you on board, Colette. Yep, it's very graphic. Stuff on Colette.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for this one here. Crossing after the peace with you. Have a damn good one. Peace out. Bye bye.